3-card career and relationship in general reading by request. Going to shuffle these lovely cards, and then I'm going to pull them and see what information there is to be shared. Once more, and I will cut the deck. And let's see what we got here. Okay. So we got an interesting spread. So the first card we have here is the Magician reversed. Keywords for this reverse card are manipulation, poor planning, and latent talents. Ooh. So, first off, beware of the person that's trying to sell you a dream, okay? If you have somebody like that in your life, this person is basically a used car salesman. He or she is going to say whatever they need to get you to drive off the lot in that damn jalopy, but don't fall for it. Investigate and weigh your options so you can know exactly what you're getting into. On the other hand, if there is nobody like that present in your life, then the reverse magician can speak to the possibility that you might be out of touch with reality and struggling to bring yourself back down to earth, which is about grounding yourself. Sometimes we have so much going on in our minds that we forget to give ourselves a chance to reset and get out of that thought loop. You might be confused, impatient, or even just lacking a clear plan. Or you might know exactly what it is that you want, but you're dilly-dallying, lollygagging about getting started. Give yourself some room to step away and reassess the situation. Ask yourself, where am I focusing my energy? Are my objectives clear? What skills and abilities are needed? How am I communicating with others? The thing about this card is that it shows that you have tremendous skills, talents, and abilities, and they aren't really being used to their full potential. You may be feeling like you have so much more to give, and you have left some skills that you've picked up over the years on the shelf. There is something that you're really good at, but you haven't let yourself nurture and explore that avenue. You already know what this is. So ask yourself, why am I not putting these things to good use? What's getting in the way of allowing myself to draw upon these skills and abilities and reaching my full potential? Find opportunities that allow you to tap into this unused or underused skill and bring it into the conscious mind and out of the shadows where you've been keeping it. And that is the Magician reversed. Major card. That's like the second card in the tarot deck. Okay, and the next card we have is the Hanged Man, also reversed. A little bit about reverse cards. They are not necessarily bad, but they can speak to either a situation that's too much, or is something that's too little, or something that's internal. It's kind of out of balance, is what the reverse card indicates. Out of balance in some way. Keywords for the reversed Hanged Man are martyrdom, indecision, and delay. So this is a time, both career and relationship wise, where you probably feel like you're sacrificing a lot, but you're not getting anything in return. Maybe you feel like things are at a standstill with no resolution in sight. It's like being suspended in time and unable to move in any direction. There are some things that have gotten in the way of pursuing your own goals, either mundane life stuff or even personal issues. But the good news is this period of suspension is really a catalyst for what is to come. It's very temporary. If you have been putting off a decision, hoping the situation will just sort itself out, stop that. You are delaying the inevitable. And if you don't act on your own accord, eventually you will be forced to make a final choice and a sacrifice in the process. In particular, for a relationship, things have been put on hold, and you seem okay with that to a degree. You know the thing will evolve in its own time, but yet and still, you know you don't want to be on hold forever. So you do realize at some point you will have to decide if you're going to hang around, no pun intended, or just move on. Look within by way of meditation or any other activity that you can totally lose yourself within to regain faith in yourself and your ability to overcome life's struggles. This is very important right now for you, and it will do wonders toward helping you find peace about where you're at. Also, try not to be selfish or arrogant with people who are trying to cooperate with you. And our last card, the Ten of Wands. I'm actually happy to see this card. I know the guy looks like he's doing a whole lot, in which he is. But, you know, tens in tarot talk about ends of cycles. And so with this Ten of Wands, it represents the completion of a cycle after a period of struggle. And I'm sorry, the keywords for this card are burden, responsibility, hard work, stress, and achievement. Okay, so this is either happening for you now or is about to happen. You either are or you will be reaping the rewards after investing a lot of hard work and effort. This card could be about a creative venture fulfilled, a dream realized, a major goal accomplished, and the consequences that follow that. Now, with the achievement of the goal, there comes responsibility to maintain it, and especially to move higher beyond it if that's what you choose. These responsibilities may become too much to bear, to the point of causing deficits in other areas of your life, and so you must know when to hold them and know when to fold them, as the song says. Everything in balance. You know, you got to make it work for you, make it convenient. Don't be scared to say no or to say whatever it is that you need to get yourself squared away. Delegate those responsibilities that you can let go of if you can, so you don't get bogged down and deflated. This card is a reminder about how much we choose to take on in life and all the extra burdens that come with that. Stop and examine your current lifestyle or work. Assess which activities or tasks are really important in relation to your broader goals. Time management here is key to know where and on what you can best spend your time and what you can let go of. Efficiency is good, but you also want to make sure you are leaving time to take care of you. Lastly, this card can indicate that you are being oppressed by external sources, feeling overworked, overtired, overstimulated. You might have a lot on your plate right now, and it's been a mad dash for you to get to the finish line, but now you may feel overwhelmed and ready to just hang it all up. Learn to pace yourself. and break things down into sizable chunks, especially if this is the dream that you want to realize. Make it workable so you don't overexhaust yourself in the process where everything seems like a strain. Okay, and that is the reading. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, definitely feel free to message me. If anybody else is watching this, you can get in on these good readings. You can find me on Facebook at Magic and Prognosis.